I just met my neighbor last week. Here's what happened.
Hey, 收租工
Morning, neighbor.
Wow, where you going?
Hey, today I got some time lah. Later I'll go and see you some of my properties.
Wow, 没派 leh you. This time collect property ah. Wow, Mr. Choo, S-class ah. Business doing very well ah.
委派 lah. A lot of people tell me business bad, market bad. But what market is bad? Luckily, my business, my market is very good. Because all these years, I've been collecting properties.
Wow, I also want to collect property. I want to invest but I don't know how leh. You free or not today? Can teach me a bit or not?
Very cheap leh. Some people say invest in commercial industrial, very cheap. Today, actually, I got some time lah. Because I want to go and meet my tenant. So why don't you join me there? I show you exactly what to look out for in choosing an investment property.
Okay.
On board?
Okay.
行。Walao, kena traffic jam again. Car, MRT or bus is one of the most important factors to determine whether to buy that particular investment property or not. Once again, think like a tenant. Can you imagine a tenant has got a lot of delivery drivers who need to distribute their goods to all over Singapore every single day? Will it make better sense if you can choose a location where it is located near as many major expressways as possible? Isn't it good?
That's cool.
It is. Now you think like their staff who need to commute every single day to work. A lot of my fellow investors tell me, hey, got MRT 包价，对不? Yeah, that's what you think My tenant actually once told me, take MRT, they after that must take shuttle bus to connect. So they told me they actually prefer, they've got buses, they can go all the way back home. Single time, save a lot of time. Much better for everyone, correct? Next factor, visibility. As you can see, this building is now fronting the main road. That would mean that it is likely that a lot of people would have driven past this building, know this building, trust this building, and eventually want to rent or buy into this building. You know what? Here comes the next tip. It's something that you will not be able to get the answers from any of the portals and in fact some of your agents. That is the anchor tenant within the building. When you have big brands like Cisco, it gives the building a lot of trust and thereby the building has got a lot of presence, and in Chinese they call it 门面. First impression matters the most. Walls are nicely cladded with white marble. The ceiling lights are all nicely lit without any flickering spotlight. Likewise, when you're walking down the corridor, you can sense the place is nicely clean without any unnecessary clutter. That means the place is very well maintained. Likewise, if you enter a place that's got a lot of clutter, does it necessarily mean it's a bad buy? You should avoid. That's a Chinese saying called 乱中有正, meaning there is a system within the nest. So what kind of things we can look for that we can still buy into those properties? 人气 is the energy to all business success, which is the occupancy rate of the building that you're looking to buy into. JTC have reported that their national average occupancy rate is at 90%. So my question is, should we be buying at 90% or should we be above national average? Take for example, in this particular building, when we look at the building directory, we will get worried that, hey, some units are empty. Question is it truly empty? But they are not actually, because their unit actually is rented to several units altogether, adjoining units, and then they have only one signboard. United Nations, I call it 联合国. It's an energy where the tenants are all coming from different countries. For example, Japanese company, large Austrian company, China company. With more company into this building, it can only be more 人气. Doors are closed. No signboard. Does this necessarily mean the units are empty? Probably not, because it is very common that the tenant would rent adjoining unit and keep two doors closed and have their main unit doors open on the other side. Signboard the same. They can always have their main signboard at their main unit. Renovation. As we coming in, we can tell that some units doors are closed. Once again, it could be going through a renovation stage. So very important thing is, are we getting the facts right on site? Hey brother! But today you have witnessed the 5 life hack how to choose the correct industrial property for your investment. Power bro! Hey brother, no time already. I'm going to sign my tenant already.
I thought sending me home.
Hey, brother, no time for you lah. Go and take your own Grab lah. Please like and subscribe to this channel and I see you in the next video.